What kind of tempo are we going to have here, Coach?
I think medium tempo. I think Utah wants to run, so does Cincinnati, but they also play good execution defensively. So we'll see.
This is Jizzle James. Very good assist-to-turnover ratio. Aziz Bandego way out high. He's a low post guy. Don Skillings Jr. off the screen. This is a team that has struggled to score in Big 12 play. Mitchell kicks. That's James. Bangs home a three. That's a good sign for the Bearcats.
Great sign for the Bearcats. We were talking to the coach this afternoon. He said he's a guy that can step up, become a real big-time player. Only a sophomore.
Now, Utah has had trouble scoring because their best scorers have been in shooting slumps.
When that happens, Rich, you got to drive the basketball, get to the rim, off the bounce, and try to get fouled.
Sheriff jumps. Walleen with a baseline run, missed his first shot. Second one is blocked. That's a goaltend, and the bucket counts. Bandego got a big piece of the rim while he was trying to block that shot.
I like what Utah did, though. Attack the basket off the bounce, try to get to the rim.
That's painful when you try to block a shot.
Oh, boy.
And you get ball, but when you get rim, that's goaltending. Bearcats are 12-7, 2-6 right now in the Big 12. Lob pass, that's what Bandego does best, is go get the lobs and finish. Well defended by Utah.
A sense of urgency on both teams.
This is Asar wide open, and he buries a three. His first of the season.
He felt insulted. Guy packed it in on him. He says, "Here, take that."
James has top end speed. Good shot fake and a bucket and a free throw. Averaging 10 a game. Mike Sheriff jumps, picks up his first personal.
Nice pump fake and one. Jizzle James is not a point guard. He's a points guard. He's looking to score. Right? He's aggressive. Send it home.
But it's not often you find a guy like you just described who has an assist-to-turnover ratio of 79 to 28. That's very efficient.
It is. No, he's a terrific player, very talented. He's a guy that they need to step up, the Bearcats.
Gabe Madsen in a shooting slump. Walleen around the bend. Madsen feeds the post. Boston Lovering, the big man. It's a two-man game right now. Madsen gets baseline, kicks. Lovering's shot is good. That's a pretty good two-man game.
Banks are open, Rich, about 8:13 in Salt Lake City. Make a deposit, get some interest, forget about it. I don't know if you want to bank it or not, but all line drives in the book, Rich, at a great baseball ground.
I use my phone now mostly for that. There's Mitchell, turnaround jumper, Dylan Mitchell. And a good start for both teams. You can see the shooting, and that's been a problem for both in Big 12 play. Madsen hunting threes. Skillings trying to prevent the look. And not a good pass, and a steal for Cincinnati.
That's what they do best, steal the ball, try to score in transition.
And a three is good. Simas Lukosius.
That's Cincinnati basketball. Have their defense get their offense going with a steal, a block shot, or a deflection.
Neither team has scored a lot in Big 12 play, and both coaches told us today they want to get out and run, and Asar rattles the rim. 9 apiece.
Nice job on the pick and roll. Excellent execution.
From these first 3.5 minutes, you'd never know that these teams have been struggling offensively.
Both playing very, very well. Excellent execution. Very efficient.
Skillings trying to muscle Sheriff, jumps in, and he does. And finishes with the left hand.
Persistence. Skillings last year leading scorer for the Bearcats.
Sar, they're daring him to shoot again. He hit the three, and this time he hits a little bunny.
He's doing it right now. Taking over the game for the Utes.
This is a blistering pace to start this. Timeout on the next whistle. Another 3, and this one is long from Don Skillings Jr. And our first timeout. My goodness, the Bearcats were not shooting well of late. Neither were the running Utes. All that's in the rearview mirror now.
Yeah, excellent offense. Skillings scoring inside, right? Asar, inside, outside, no problem. East Carolina would love. We love him here in Utah.
The Big 12 is absolutely rich. 25 games a season and a couple of NCAA trips.
Yep. Did a wonderful job, and he'll do a wonderful job for the Bearcats. Just takes time. They're heading the right direction.
Glad you're with us on the stream. Hope you have great bandwidth. You can see Utah has made 5 straight field goals. Both teams have shot it really well. Cherub jumps, who had stitches in his right hand. Asar bodies in and scores. This guy means business. Ezra Asar is the hottest scorer going for Utah.
Last couple of games, he's been loaded. Tonight, awesome, hasn't missed a shot.
Lukosius cut off. Lob in low. Arrington Page, and it ends up as a turnover.
Ezra Asar taking the basket, strong, pump fake, nice finish in traffic. Asar's been tremendous, inside, outside. Transfer from East Carolina, from Atlanta, Georgia.
They dared him to take a 3. He was 0 of 3 the whole season. He hit the 3, and now he's rolling. That's give you a good shot of confidence.
Got insulted, right? And now he's been taking over the game.
Lovering kicks, Sharon jumps with a 3.
He's 35% from downtown. Doesn't take many of them. It's a big shot for the point guard from Mongolia.
Day Thomas in the ball game for Cincinnati. This is Page banging with Lovering. Page, well defended, looking for cutters. Lovering bodying him again, 7 to shoot. That's terrific post defense.
Yep.
Page, though, misses with the left hand, and the rebound to Jake Wallin of Utah. Asar hit from right there. Good defense block there by Josh Reed.
Nice defense.
Cincinnati wants to run off fly ball turnovers, and that will stay with the Bearcats.
I like when the Bearcats get 2 little guards in the game. Penetrate more. They have Day Thomas and Jizzle James in there. Very effective.
Not only that, 2 of the best names in all of college basketball. When you have a backcourt of Jizzle James and Day Thomas, I think good things are going to happen.
You have some personality, right? You're not a wallflower.
Absolutely.
Asar comes out for a little break, but I would give him a cup of coffee, no time for the cream. I'd get him back in there quickly.
James off a screen. Lob, and that's what they do well from the low blocks. Page with the catch.
Great pass by Day Thomas.
Cherub Jumps is a large point guard, 6'9". Loner hands it off, Erickson. And a moving screen out high. That was Zach Keller.
Go, alley-oop, throw it down, Page. High percentage shot. Great camera angle we got. Nice catch and finish by Page.
Mitchell averaging 11 a game. This is Reed. He's been giving him good minutes off the bench. James starting and stopping. Gets in, falling away, and it won't go. Zach Keller with the rebound. Hunter Erickson. Keanu Dawes off the bench. 8 points a game. And a nice drive, but Keller can't finish. Dawson has it, and a foul on the rebound.
two defensive teams that are very, very good, Rich, as you know, but offensive execution's been tremendous so far.
Aziz Bandego is back in. Both coaches went to their bench fairly early. Yep. Don Skillings Jr. in for Cincinnati. Gabe Madsen, they'd like to get it going from three-point range. He slips, gains his footing, step back three. No. And it's a Cincinnati ball. All right, thank you, Tom. A little late night in the Big 12 here. Utah and Cincinnati. Great shooting by both teams to start this game. Both teams have struggled offensively, but you wouldn't know it from the start here in the first 8 minutes. Cincinnati trying to tie the game. Aziz Bandego's shot rolls around and out. Rich Waltz, Pete Gillen, and for those of you watching, they've gotten into Big 12 play. In their last 4 games, they have had miserable time shooting from three-point land. As I noted, both teams have shot it well, and that's good news for Wes Miller in Cincinnati and Craig Smith at Utah. A little press break here. Miro Little off the bench to run the show.
As you know, Utah shoots 26 three-point shots a game. You got to mix it up a little bit.
Erickson, good cut. Does with 2 hands. Keanu Dawes with a dunk. And Utah's up by 4.
That's one of the 19 assists a game.
They are one of the best in the country, 6th in the country, at 19 assists per game, as you noted. Strong left hand there by Dylan Mitchell, who does good work down low at 6'8", 200 pounds.
Both these teams are executing great. It looks like defense is a town in South America right now, Rich. You're not guarding anybody.
No, not right now. Good cut. Walleen from the big kid Lovering.
Great pass, great execution. Both these coaches really personal. We saw them today shoot around both of us, and yeah, really excited about the game today.
And they both told us, look, we're struggling to score, so we both want to run. And so far, they've been able to get up and down. The offense has been pretty fluid.
Both guys emphasize shot selection.
Day Thomas launches and hits. Day Thomas, the senior out of Bishopville, South Carolina. And it's a 1-point game halfway through first half.
Yeah, averaged about 10 points a game last year. Day Thomas.
Lovering just saved that from going over and back. Clock is down. Little coughs it up. Day Thomas, man up ahead. And Bandego with the dunk, and that's exactly what Wes Miller wanted. Defense leads to offense.
Exactly. The defense gets their offense going. Deflection, steal, shot blocks.
Cincinnati can get up in you. In Big 12 games, they're giving up just 60 a game. And they were the best of the conference at defending the 3 until they gave up a ton of threes their last 2 games. Got to get a shot up. Clock is down. Another turnover. This is Skillings hopping through the lane. Oh! Left hand follow dunk. Mitchell again.
How about that? That was a Skywalker move.
Defense leading to more offense. A concern for Utah and a timeout by Craig Smith. The Bearcats with a nice run here. A 23-20. At Kansas State, they were tight there. They had Arizona down late and couldn't close it at home. And of course, Cincinnati blown out in the second half by BYU. That is an offensive foul and an easy call by Doug Sermons as Asar with one arm pushed away the defender. Here's a look.
Great call. Ludwig throws it. Yep. Pushed him away, right in the neck. Good call. Excellent call by the officials.
Tyler Betsy's in for Cincinnati. Bearcats have gone deep. So have the Utes. Jizzle James back in. A lot of speed in that Bearcat backcourt. Late clock. Skillings, a three. It's off. Gabe Madsen with the rebound. Utah needs him to start shooting better. He's been in a slump in Big 12 play, just 18% from beyond the arc.
Rich, when that happens, Madsen go inside post up, try to get some fouls and score. Oh!
They can't stop Asar.
Rich, it's his world. We're just passing through it. Asar.
He has 11, coach. James lob, good seal by Lovering. And Utah away with the ball. Sheriff Jumps has hit an early three. Madsen penetrating. 18-footer, bangs it home, and maybe that gets him going.
He really had to work for that one. He's the key guy in everybody's scout report. Stop Madsen. Stop Gabe Madsen.
Jizzle James is the son of Edgerrin James, the Hall of Fame running back. He's actually Edgerrin James Jr. His dad gave him the nickname Jizzle, and that's kind of his on-court persona. Betsy!
Oh.
That's a deep three. Tyler Betsy's one of the better three-point shooters for the Bearcats. And he puts him back up by 2.
That's a 4-point shot. That was by Logan, Utah, that shot.
Cincinnati's 4 of 6 from distance right now.
It's not their strength either, but
that's a clean look for Madsen. And yeah, maybe that mid-range jumper is going to get him going.
great screen. Nice execution by the Utes.
Utes have hit 3 threes. Simas Lukosius, the Lithuanian, the Butler transfer. Off a screen, in the lane, kicks it out. Another 3. That one rims out. Betsy missed that one. And a
he's a guy, big guy, is a pressure release.
Wallin almost loses it. Sharam jumps around the screen. This is Madsen. He hit a mid-range jumper, then the 3. They want to run a lot of sets for him. This is a 19-footer. Got that. And this guy's back, it feels like. I mean, he was really struggling. 12 of 64 from distance. He's averaging 15 a game, but just 9 a game in Big 12 play.
Great coaching by Craig Smith. Get a look for him, a screen, set play, execution, terrific. Bucket Utes.
Jizzle James against Madsen. Crossover, rises. Oh, that's nice. Talented sophomore out of Orlando.
Jizzle James got more moves than a can of worms. Very talented. He can get in the lane, he can score from 3.
I did not see that exactly on the scouting report, but it is impressive.
Oh, here we go. Nice move, nice screen by Lovering, the big guy. Boom, we got an answer by Jizzle. Here we go, shake and bake. Boom. Not much to the game, Jizzle. That's what we talked to Wes Miller today, you and I. We said, hey, Jizzle James got a chance to emerge in elite, become one of our go-to guys.
One thing Wes Miller did, after practice, he had everyone around him at center court, and he lectured his team pretty emotionally. He said, look, you guys belong here. You belong in the Big 12. You can win games. And he wants his team to play with much more confidence offensively.
Yep.
And that seems like it has affected tonight. That's a difficult shot, and Madsen makes it.
Take it over the game, Rich. Now, when a guard takes over the game, you got to have a plan B. I would consider playing some zone. They won't play it, but I changed my defense of a guy taking over the game.
Offensive foul away from the ball. And that foul's on Josh Reed. Wes Miller in his 4th year. Of course, he was a walk-on at North Carolina. Roy Williams took him in, got his scholarship and a national championship in 2005. Craig Smith is in his 4th year. Great run at Utah State, NCAA tournament all 3 years. Both these coaches in their first 3 years have improved the program incrementally, step by step. And both ended up in the NIT, deep in the NIT last year. Ironically, they both lost to the same team in the NIT, Indiana State. Utah went down in the semis, and Cincinnati went down in the quarters.
Yep. Rich, don't use those big words, incrementally. Okay, I have to get my dictionary to look it up. But you're right. Both teams are taking off, doing better and better. All right, both excellent young coaches.
And they both made the NIT a couple times. So the next step, obviously, is to get the NCAA tournament.
That's why tonight's a big, big step for both teams to start to hopefully go on a run, build their net.
The Big 12's net is so good right now and so deep. Every game is an opportunity for a quad 1 or a quad 2. So a team that gets hot, like these two, if they do, can really climb up the ladder. That's a late clock, but not that late a clock, and a wild 3, and it's off. Lukosius.
He's got to get going. One of the top scorers for the Bearcats.
Averages 12 a game. And he's a good 3-point shooter, 38%. Mid-range for him. Tap out, and it looked like Bandego fouled on the rebound. 4th team foul on Cincinnati. This has been a clean game, and not just in fouling, but in terms of shooting. 31-28 Utah lead.
Exactly. Rich, as a coach, you don't mind a guy going to the offensive glass, getting the foul, because he's aggressive. He's trying to help the team. You don't want him to do it 4 times, but that's a foul you accept as a coach, going to the offensive glass, the big guy, Bandego did.
Bandego's out, so Dylan Mitchell and Simas Lukosius are kind of the bigs, along with Tyler Betsy. Bearcats, full court pressure again. Hunter Erickson, senior guard, the transfer from BYU. Handling for the Utes. Sheriff jumps 6'9", driving, kicks into the corner, got it! A 3 by Dawes.
Transfer from Rice.
Utah has made 8 of their last 9 shots and a 6-point lead in a game that's been tight from the very start. Mitchell feeds Jizzle. That's a 3. Jizzle James. He's got
great.
10.
He's playing great. Inside, outside. It's about 10 a game. Only a sophomore, Rich, as you know. Great future for the young man.
It's an offensive foul. Keller on a moving screen. It's his 2nd, and both of them have been moving screens.
Great coach there, so they're doing great too.
They're not West Coast anymore. They're in the ACC,
Oh,
coach.
sure, Rich. You freaking like a Turkish tap. You bending all over the place.
All right, Cincinnati out of the timeout. Betsy's hit a 3, and he misses there. And that one bounces out of bounds. The shooting percentages are ridiculous right now.
Well,
Utah 71%, Cincinnati 54%.
yeah, shooting great. That was from way downtown. Right now, I love the defense of the Bearcats, though. They're getting really tight.
Sheriff jumps. Tough to pry the ball from that big guard. Lovering.
Good pressure by the Bearcats. Uh-oh.
Finally, they stop him. That was a terrific block. I think it was Skillings.
Yep.
Assar turned away at the rim. Transition 3. Jizzle James again. Assar, catch. Triple teamed. Almost lost the ball.
Physical, Rich. No place for the weak at heart. Big 12, baby. Boom.
A little stumble. That's a travel.
Good call.
That's the great defense by Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, they hang their hat on defense. 63 points. Great. Skillings, as you said, Rich. Great block. Push it ahead. Skillings to the corner. Jizzle with the sizzle. Bang. Right now, we got a great one. 34-30. Up cheap, Rich, but I'd pay to see this game.
That's a Jizzle reel right there.
Yep.
Right? I mean, there's a lot of sizzle.
Right. Well,
he's 13 points now, 5 of 7 from the field. There's a whistle all the way on the other end of the court, away from the ball. The officials, it's a technical, on Ezra Asar. And that's the type of technical that counts as a personal foul. He now has 2 personals. That's a huge call.
Big play, yeah. He was frustrated because he might have got hit and they blocked his shot.
Lukosius is the best free throw shooter on the floor for Cincinnati at 86%. He missed the first. He missed them both.
We see Craig Smith, terrific coach, talking to his office, saying, all right, you might have got fouled, you got to play on. That's coaching. He did it in a nice manner, didn't rip his head off. You got to coach. You can't coach around a player, you got to coach him.
Still a 1-point Utah lead. Great pocket pass, no finish, but a foul on the return by Dylan Mitchell. That was Day Thomas with the pass. When Day Thomas is in the same backcourt as Jizzle James, you have lightning. Both are ultra quick. As we noted, Cincinnati is number 48 in the net, even though they're 2-6. And they're that way because of a great non-conference schedule. 10-1 they started the season, got to 14 in the AP poll. But their first 4 games in Big 12 play, they're 2-6. Again, though, at 48 in the net, if they turn things around, get to 500, or coach even like a game under 500, that's tournament worthy in this conference.
No question, Rich. Great league. Top 10, top 15 teams almost every night.
Sharon jumps, back cut, Waleed. They share the ball so well.
That's the assist. Some of my players thought assist was a lump on your back that you cut out when you went to the doctor. But they share the ball. 19 assists a game, Rich.
It's a bad visual, coach. A bad visual. Baseline drive, blocked there. Dawes with the block. He'll bring it up. Well, that's an ambitious pass.
Good idea, but...
And a turnover.
Yep.
8 turnovers.
Jerome Johnson, nice pass. Oh, another one. Finish inside. Man. Here we go. Go up. Great block. Excellent block inside by Dawes.
11 assists with 16 buckets for Utah tonight.
Rich, this doesn't look like 2 teams in the Big 12 that are not real up near the top.
Skillings thought it was goaltending. And a 2-point game with a minute left in a very entertaining first half. Here the Big 12 in Salt Lake. Back cut, turned away at the rim. That is a foul. It was Waleed at 6'10".
Attacking the basket.
And it was Reed at 6'7" with the block. No layups, no dunks.
Yeah, no place for the weak at heart. You go in the mud, you go in the glue. Better wear a helmet, Rich.
First free throw for Utah. Look, and Craig Smith was the first to tell us. He has no idea why they're so bad at the free throw line. They're 62%. But you know what? Cincinnati is not much better, 65%.
Exactly. So it's a big part of the game. Free throws win a lot of games, as you know, Rich. Sure, they work on it. A lot of it's mental. We used to take film when I coach, filming the guy shooting free throw. And they love to watch film on themselves. And believe it or not, that helped us.
Good fake. Madsen drive. No. Tip is up and good. I'm not sure who had it. Keanu Dawes was in the middle of it. Waleed was in the middle of it. We'll see who they give the bucket to. And it is Waleed. That 3. Lukosius is short. Oh, what a great save. Let's hope everyone's okay. Racing back in is Day. Dawes has the rebound. Day Thomas just flew over one row and landed in another row. And it seems like everyone is okay down the way. Yep. Especially Day. Trailing, Sharp jumps. Who gets it? Second effort and stretches the lead back to 6. Final seconds. Thomas launches, three, Wow. Talk about offense.
Wow.
Utah comes out and hits 18 of their 27 shots. Cincinnati shot it well. And in the Big 12 tonight, it's Utah with a lead. Good offense tonight. Stay tuned. AT&T at the half. Coming up after these messages.
Points for Gabe Madsen at halftime.
And we'll see what adjustments Craig Smith of Utah, Wes Miller of Cincinnati make here. Sharam jumps, the big point guard. Walin Asar had a great first half. Misses his first shot. Rebounding foul there. Lovering shoved to get position. That's his second personal. Now take note, Lovering's got 2. And remember with his technical, Asar has 2 for Utah.
Yep. As you know, the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, Rich, is key in every game. Who's going to grab the game by the throat?
Don Skillings Jr., Jizzle James in the backcourt for the Bearcats. Dylan Mitchell had a terrific half for Cincinnati. Already has 4 assists in the game. Aziz Bandego, Simas Lukosius for Cincinnati. James driving, and Sharam jumps on him, gets around him, missed the shot. Utah wants to run off a missed bucket. Madsen, they run a lot of sets for him. That one, whoa! Mitchell thought it was deflected. He had a bad view of it. That looked like it was clean going out of bounds off of Utah. Yep. That's a break for the Utes.
Yep, and we see great hustle by Mitchell. Couldn't tell, somebody might have flicked it. He was passing.
Mitchell's got 7 to go with his 4 assists and 3 rebounds.
Transfer from Texas, very talented young man. McDonald's All-American.
Shot clock is down. Lovering goes to work. Missed the shot. Good rebound by Skillings.
Good defense by the Bearcats, contested in the paint.
They want to push off a live ball turnover or a missed shot. Jizzle James. Bandego spinning. Got up and under, and he'll get to the line, and that's the 3rd foul now on Lawson Lovering, the 7'1" center of the Utes.
I'd like to see teams do more of that, Rich. The big guys on the perimeter, afraid if they go in the paint, they're going to get a disease. Go in the paint down low and score, try to get fouled. You can do that. When I coached, it was just the opposite. The big guys were mainly in the mud.
Bandego, who's improved his free throw shooting despite mechanics that are not in a textbook. Look at that, bangs it home. UEFA Champions League match day mayhem, coach. Coming up 2 Eastern. Juventus and Benfica squaring off. CBS Sports Network has it for the first time ever, all 18 matches all at once on Paramount Plus for the final round of the league phase.
I like to see Cincinnati press now. He scores, try to get some steals, some deflections. Here they are.
Asar has Bandego away from the bucket.
He's too quick for Bandego.
Madsen, good closeout by Skillings. Madsen on the miss. Cincinnati starting to rebound a little bit better. Bandego again.
Take a big fella.
James creating, lob for Bandego. Broken up by Sharam Jumps, the 6'9" point guard. Madsen finds him, transition 3, no! Goes for the dunk and hammers it home.
How about that?
Wow!
From Mongolia with love, what a move.
That pumps some life into the Huntsman Center. James in the lane. Bearcats 5 of 12 from distance. Skillings' shot was altered.
They score, I consider a timeout for the Bearcats.
Asar. Madsen knifes through. And 6 lead for the running Utes, who certainly are doing some of that tonight. And Wes Miller and the Bearcats need a bucket 3 minutes in, second half.
Once again, the rebounding really key in any game. Big basket by Lovery.
Lukosius. Skillings gets in. Floater missed it. Bandego knocked away.
Whoa.
It stays with Cincinnati.
You see, Charm jumps way up and away. Throw it home. Whoa. That's it. Nice drive. Missed shot. Oh, Lovering. Look at the bench, loves it. The other Matson, he's going crazy. Calm down. Calm down. Looks like he got hit with a fungo bat.
Are you surprised that Lovering has stayed in the game with 3 fouls?
No, once again, you got to know your players. You know, Craig Smith knows his players. I would take him out for a cup of coffee, Rich, just give him a little break. But Craig Smith's a lot smarter than me. I'm on Boot Hill, he's coaching.
Skillings driving, he's fouled on the drive. It looked like Jake Wallin.
Yeah. That's what the Bearcats got to do. Swing it, drive the basketball, go to the rim. Physical game, but try to get to the free throw line. But as you mentioned before, they're not great from the free throw line, right? Only 64%.
Neither team is.
Yep.
I mean, Utah is shooting under 60% in Big 12 play from the line.
Yep.
The Bearcats at 65. And the first free throw is up and good.
Again, if he makes this, I'd go into a press on the Bearcats. Try to get a steal, get a deflection.
Cincinnati 5 of 9 for the free throw line.
Yep, make somebody else bring it up besides Sharp jumps.
Sharp jumps at 6'9". Not really a true point guard, but a dangerous one in that it's essentially a mismatch size-wise, and he can handle it.
Very good ball here. Isolation.
Sar, really good pass. Lukosius, the loose ball. Opportunity to get closer here. Skillings against Madsen, spins, rejected. Asar came and got the ball. Utah pries it loose.
A lot of contact, Rich. Isolating Azar a lot.
Sheriff jumps. Will pick and pop. Again, Cincinnati's defense stiffening. It's 10 turnovers for Utah. Miss with the left hand by Dylan Mitchell. Numbers if Utah wants it. Madsen was trailing. Oh my goodness. That's awful. That's a sloppy turnover.
Yeah.
And Cincinnati gets the ball right back.
Yeah. It's not pretty. Film's not going to go to the Louvre in Paris.
No. Lukosius.
Whoa.
That's a three.
Big time three.
That's a long three. An ambitious Lukosius. 44-41, Utah.
Now, Bearcats defense making a statement.
Back cut Sharon jumps. Blocked from behind. And a Utah foul preventing a fast break. This Cincinnati defense is sparkling right now.
Lukosius, terrific shooter. Nice pass way downtown. Lukosius, easy money for the young man from Lithuania.
Such an important initiative that college basketball leads on. All right, Cincinnati has forced 11 Utah turnovers, and the Bearcats have only turned it over 3 times tonight. Lob pass, and that's a foul at the rim, and that's Asar. It'll be his third.
Yep. I like the fact they're attacking the rim, the Bearcats. Not shooting the ball great. Nice pass. Jizzle James with the pass. They go for 2 now.
Craig Smith has kept Lawson Lovering on the bench with his 3 fouls. Let's see what he does with Asar. Caleb Lohner in the game for Utah. Here's Lovering.
Yep.
And here comes Keanu Dawes. Dawes Utah's had some nice moments in the first half, had 5 points, 4 rebounds. You know, he's really worked on his free throw shooting. His form ain't great.
Much better.
And he's hit 3 of 4 tonight. Lohner's fouled by Lukosius.
Yeah, you can't foul 93 feet from the basket. Right now, Utah's only shooting 28% in the second half, Rich. First half, they're on fire, 67%. So credit the Bearcats defense, much better early in the second half.
Here's your foul trouble. Did Lovery pick up his 4th? I apologize if I missed that. I had him with 3. We'll double check that. Drive, it's Wallin. Madsen clear for a 3. Bucket, foul, offensive. They count the bucket. It's an offensive foul. Well, hold on, did they wave it off? No bucket. Offensive foul on the screen, waves off the bucket.
There we go. Good call, he moved. No question about it. Big emphasis this year. Yep, Dawes moved his shoulder, his hips. Great call.
And Lovering does have 4 fouls, just to clarify. And so Lohner's going to have to suck up some minutes here. And you're going to probably have to get Usar back in, maybe sooner than you want. Dawes, great look while Lee missed. And suddenly Utah is turning it over and missing shots. Lukosius, shot fake. Reed penetrates. Lob pass. I'll tell you what, Sharon James has had his hands on more passes, especially lob passes.
Playing very well. Transfer from a couple of schools. It was at Dayton, San Francisco, now here in Utah. Utah struggling offensively. Drop the ball, here we go. Great hands, great hustle by Cincinnati. Bad pass by Azar. Johnson, nice deflection by Mitchell. Bearcats defense been tremendous. Second half, Rich.
And Craig Smith will echo this. The worst kind of turnovers against a team like Cincinnati are live ball turnovers. When the ball stays in play and a team can go racing down the floor.
Utah still has a lead, though.
Madsen on the inbound, missed badly. And the rebound to Josh Reed. Bearcats have an opportunity. That one tipped. And it stays with Cincinnati. If you're just joining us, Utah and Cincinnati struggling to shoot the ball coming in. But both Wes Miller's team and Craig Smith's team shot the ball extremely well in the first half. Turnovers, the defense for Cincinnati is starting to turn Utah over. Corner 3, Betsy misses. Ball out of bounds, and it's Utah's.
Great defense by Utah. Good contest on Betsy's corner jumper.
So Lovering is back in with 4 fouls.
Wow. It's a long way to go. Craig Smith knows his players. He's got to be smart, the big fella. He's a senior, Cheyenne, Wyoming.
And that's a lot of trust from a head coach with 13 and a half minutes left.
Exactly.
We have double and triple checked. He's got 4.
If I'm Cincinnati, I'm attacking him right away. Madsen to step up now for the Utes.
Caleb Lohner getting set to come back in the game for Utah. Madsen off the screen. Madsen, big collision. Sharon James has it. Another live ball turnover and a breakout. Dame Day Thomas.
Oh!
It's 44-44.
I consider a timeout now if I'm Utah.
The drought, 4.5 minutes for the Utes. The run, an 8-0 run by Cincinnati.
Wes Miller did a great job at UNC Greensboro, right? Took him a while to get it going, and 4 or 5 years of 25 wins plus, 2 NCAA bids, 2 NIT. He's going to do a great job at Cincinnati. Just going to take a little time.
All right, Utah. There's Lohner, runaway truck, misses the layup. And Cincinnati, their defense has shut down Utah for 4.5 minutes. Betsy, that's a 3. And here come the Bearcats, their first lead since 26-24, and 7 minutes was left in the first half. Loner pick and roll there. Madsen goes down. That's another turnover. And they're coming in buckets now for Utah. 14 turnovers for the Utes. Gabe Madsen will sit down. Miro Little is in for Utah, and they look like a 2-3 zone now.
Yeah, that's it, Rich. You're a floor coach. Yeah, 2-3. Great move by Craig Smith. Change your pace when the team's on a roll. I wish coaches would change more. Cincinnati's had a great three-point shooting team. Rich, the first time a team changes defense very often, the other team does not score.
Just the 4th turnover for Cincinnati.
Yep.
Arrington Page in the low blocks coughed it up.
Yep.
This is Little and Dawes and Erickson. The bench is in right now, except for Asar. Loner, the tight end from the football team, with a big screen.
Oh, what's
Little with the three,
something.
missed it. And the rebound is Cincinnati.
Wow.
I told you he's a tight end.
It's a blood on the court.
Skillings, 3. Tap out. Reed returns fire. Banks it in. A deep bank for a 3, and the biggest lead for Cincinnati. A 14-0 run for the Bearcats.
He works on that bank shot from the top of the key, Rich, every day. Banks are open. Make a deposit. Reed did.
Asar fouled on the drive. All of this has been fueled by defense. And when you're rolling, I guess you're really rolling. Bearcats a 6-point lead in this half. The 3-point shooting especially good for Cincinnati.
Yep. 14 turnovers by Utah, but credit the defense by the Bearcats. You know,
Utah has just 4 points in this half. This is Loner. He was a transfer from BYU and Baylor. Asar in traffic. Dawes, difficult shot, and he's fouled by Arrington Page.
Yep. I like what Cincinnati did then, Rich. If Azar gets the ball, double him, make him give it up. It's tough to guard him one-on-one because he's quick and he's strong.
Free throw shooting has not really been a factor, especially for Utah. They're 0 of 2 from the line. Cincinnati's been there more often. They're 6 of 11. And here is Dawes, the sophomore, transfer from Rice. His first free throw is up and good. Day Thomas in the backcourt now, along with Don Skillings for Cincinnati. Jake Wallin has come in with Asar, Dawes. Miro Little is in for Utah. Hunter Erickson completes that group.
Utah back to man, which they play 95% of the time.
Skillings off a screen. Low blocks Page. Asar saves it. Loose ball, and that is out of bounds. It's going to be Utah's ball. Good hustle by Betsy, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
Yep.
Dylan Mitchell back in the game for Cincinnati.
He's a terrific defensive player, Dylan Mitchell.
Mitchell 7 points, 5 rebounds. Kick out Wallin. Little thought about a 3. Into the corner, that's Erickson. Got the 3. Halfway through the second half, and it's a 1-point Cincinnati lead. Nice bank shot, good touch. Simas Lukosius. Again, Utah's center, Lawson Lovering's been on the bench with 4 fouls for a while. Erickson driving, blocked from behind, pinned, I believe, goaltender. Erickson, 38%.
Downtown.
BYU transfer.
Erickson attacking the basket. Got a great game, 1-point lead right now for the Bearcats.
This is James.
Go by him now. Dawes can't guard him. He's too quick. I just go one-on-one.
And they switch back with Little. And a foul down low, Page, and it's Asar's 4th. So Ezra Asar and Lawson Lovering for Utah both have 4 personals.
Yep. Nice move. Page. He's bumping him. That's true. Advantage, disadvantage. It's a good call.
One and one.
Wow.
And Page, 65% free throw shooter, missed it.
Free throws could determine the game.
Dawes down the lane, gets it to go. This has been a long time for Utah without Gabe Madsen. He's been on the bench for a while.
Yep, they're hanging in there now. The deficit came back.
That's a foul, Wallin.
Good call.
Fouling Skillings. And that's the second on Skillings. And again, 1 and 1.
Nice pass. Dawes attacking the basket. Could have been an and one. When you go into the glass, you use the glass. Yep. Yeah, Skillings got hit. Good call. And you're going to make the free throws, though. That's the key. Cincinnati's getting there.
Neither team good at that. I mean, when you're in the 300s, that's no bueno. 355, that's the number of Division I teams. Utah's 351st, 339th is Cincinnati, and it's showing up in a big way right now.
Skillings was only 67% from the line before that shot. Free throws win a lot of games, not pretty.
Little to Dawes, bucket! And a foul, and a free throw.
Madsen's happy. Here we go. Nice back cut by Dawes. Koshish with the foul. The rim was kind. Nice cut. Koshish a half step too late.
Tell you right now, Utah's making this run with a bunch of reserves on the floor. Hunter Erickson, Miro Little in the backcourt, Dawes in the front court, just checking in with Zach Keller. We've seen Caleb Lohner in there. That's kind of what stopped the skid.
Exactly. You mentioned before, Rich, the second group, a lot of them in there making a run. It's impressive for Utah.
James had the really good first half.
Be aggressive. Erickson can't guard him.
Corner, lob, good catch, and then fouled. And Cincinnati gets another opportunity at 1 and 1. And it's Bandego, who's a 67% free throw shooter. Bandego comes up short. He's 3 of 5 from the line. When you miss the front end, obviously it's as good as missing 2. Wallin misses. Bandego hustles down to get the rebound.
2 front ends and 1-on-1, Rich.
It's 4 points.
I'd like to see Jizzle go after him now. Jizzle James, be aggressive.
Extended defense by Utah.
Yep.
Lukosius falling away.
Shot selection by the Bearcats, not great right now.
Erickson playing good minutes right now off the bench.
Yep.
The 3.
Mismatch.
Driving bucket.
Take him.
Wallin skips it. Dawes, step back on the way. No. James with the rebound. Cincinnati with the ball down 4. 7.5 left here in the Big 12. Trail 3, Thomas. And a rebound to Keller.
Good look, good shot for the Bearcats.
Rebounding advantage right now is plus 13 for Utah.
Yep. Again, Ada Ruff said the team that controls the boards controls the game.
That stays with the running Utes. 7 minutes left, tight game. So Madsen is back. Almost loses the ball and is fouled, bumped out of bounds. And it's Day Thomas with the foul. A ton of time left here. And as we saw by the standings, at stake here is both teams really emphasized today of planting a flag, getting a win here, and then going north from there.
Yep.
Back cut, nice. Lay-in is good. That's Keller. And the lead is stretched to 6 now.
Great pass by Dawes. Utah does a great job, Rich, of moving without the basketball. Backdoor cuts.
The speedy guards are in. Jizzle James and Day Thomas. This is James.
You see, Jizzle James, be aggressive now.
There he goes. Jizzle James. First bucket here in the second half. He had a big first half.
Yep. He
He's
hasn't
got
been looking for a
12 in
shot.
the game.
Yeah, he hasn't been looking for a shot. He's got to be aggressive. One of the best offensive players.
Miro Little thought about a 3, gets in the lane, gets it up, and missed the shot. And Cincinnati has been turning those into buckets. James driving, lost the ball mid-flight. Wes Miller thought it was a foul.
Yeah, he's fired up on the sideline. Might have been right when he got hit.
Keller driving, fouls, and Dago.
Utah does a great job, Rich, moving without the basketball. So Dawes up top, nice back cut, Erickson. But Jizzle's in the house, shaking and baking. Nice finish. Jizzle James, tremendous sophomore for the Bearcats. Great first half. He's got to step up, Rich, as you said.
Utah,
second half.
Utah 6th in the country with 19 assists a game. They've got 16 here on 25 buckets. That's the good news. The bad news was they've been slumping and shooting the ball coming in. They've changed that. They've shot the ball much better. 54% from the field, 45 from distance. Sharam Jumps is back in. So both Sharam Jumps and Gabe Madsen were out during that nice run.
Yep.
The 2 starting guards.
Yep.
And they'll leave the BYU transfer in. Hunter Erickson, he'll stay in.
Yep.
Couple free throws and another 6-point lead.
Yep.
Lukosius, that's a catch and release, and he missed badly on it.
Didn't have his balance then, a little bit off balance.
Madsen off the screen, starting and stopping, cut off. Sharp jumps. They're doing a great job on Madsen. That's a foul. He's going to go to the line.
Yep, good call.
He kept trying to run sets for him to get a clean look. Finally, he was fouled.
Yep, good persistence by the Utes.
Madsen played 2 games for the Bearcats at the end of 2020. He opted out that season. His brother Mason Madsen, who's not played tonight, even though he's averaging 9 points and 3 rebounds a game. There's Mason. He'll play a couple seasons at Cincinnati, 2 years at Boston College, and they're reunited here, both in their last year of eligibility. No, Mason Madsen has not played, but it's not because of an injury. So far, it's a coach's decision.
Yep. Right now, Bearcats are in the double bonus. Swing the ball side to side, drive the basketball. unless you have a wide open three. Try to get to the double bonus. Score with the clock stopped.
Screen for Lukosius.
That's what you got to do.
Running hook. And he's going to get to the line. Look, they're getting to the line, but they've hurt themselves badly.
I know.
Missing a couple front ends of 1-and-1s.
Exactly, Rich. Hit it on the head. 64% from the line, as we mentioned. It's not good enough.
They're 6 of 14, Coach.
Yeah, not even 50%. I was experimental admissions in school, but I know that wasn't halfway.
But at least you made it through.
I did, right? We had a little bribery, but we got there. There we go.
Lukosius. Now this guy, when Lovering went out with 4 fouls, you thought, oh boy, this is, and certainly Cincinnati made a run, but Utah turned it right around.
Cincinnati get into the press now if we make it. All right, you gotta have your defense. When they spurted, Rich, their defense really stepped up.
Josh Reed is in, Lukosius will sit down.
A little more quickness now with Reed in the game. No foul.
Erickson. Keanu Dawes off the bench. Sheriff Joms can handle, which is great at that size. Dawes is open, down in the blocks, put it on the floor, and lost it. And here comes Cincinnati. Chisel James to Reed. That's goaltending. And the Bearcats, surging here, have drawn within 4.
Push it ahead. Dawes inside. Nice deflection. Here we go. Chisel James pass inside. Try to finish. Goaltended. Great offense. Started by their defense for the Bearcats.
Approaching the 4-minute mark. Madsen cut him off. Good job by Skillings. Sheriff jumps. Perimeter quickness for Cincinnati defensively. Erickson launching a 3, missed it, and a foul. Sheriff jumps, and it's a flagrant. Wes Miller not happy. When we get back, we'll take a look and we'll sort it out. Shoot. He gets 2, he misses the first. Utah missed their first 2, hit their next 7, and now misses on their last 2.
For the season, they're 62% from the free throw line, Rich.
In the Big 12, Coach, they're under 60%.
Unbelievable. And they work on it. We talked to Coach Smith about that today.
They get the possession. Madsen stripped from behind, ball's loose, held ball, and the Arrows.
Big possession. 2 missed free throws, Rich, and another turnover.
16 of them for Utah. And just 5 of them tonight for Cincinnati. Let's see if the Bearcats can stoke up that offense.
It's all about the jizzle. The ball to jizzle, attack.
Dago. Lukosius is back in. Driving, lobbing, dunk!
Oh, great pass.
Gorgeous pass from Lukosius. And Bandego was waiting.
A cerebral pass.
2-point game.
Get a good shot now if you're Utah. You're Cincinnati. Good pressure D without fouling.
This pressure defense has been terrific. Not allowing penetration, not allowing Madsen to clean up. Another turnover, and that's a foul. And Sheriff Jumps came in hard from behind to knock it loose.
Kosher throws it up, and they go with a finish. Great pass, nice finish. Great execution by the Bearcats. The Bearcats, Madsen loses it, get the ball. Here we go.
Now, the good news for Cincinnati, despite their free throw woes, they're in the double bonus. They're going to get 2 free throws from here on out. That increases the odds. And they need to hit 1 more, and we're all tied again.
A great game here in Salt Lake City, CBS Sports Network.
hit them both. Good free throws there. Josh Reed is 8 for 10 on the season now from the line.
Matson's got to take over now. Leading scorer, 16 a game for Utah. Get him the rock.
Been quiet in the second half. Had a good first half. Madsen, nice to Wallin. Maybe overpassing there. And another turnover. Another live ball turnover. And the Bearcats have thrived on that tonight.
Get the ball to Jizzle James. Attack now. Sharp Buns can't guard you.
Dylan Mitchell. Wes Miller wants a timeout. They're not giving it to him. You can hear him yelling for a timeout. He was yelling for at least 5 seconds. 30-second timeout for us. Biggs, two really important pieces for Craig Smith. Asar and Lovering have 4, and Lovering is back on the floor. Bandego, bad pass, late clock, and that's a turnover by Cincinnati.
Both teams with extra pass, Rich. You get close to the rim, attack the rim.
Timeout, Craig Smith and Utah. Everybody take a deep breath. This has been a
Bearcats got to play good D without fouling.
just 2 points, 0 of 3 from the field. Sheriff jumps against Jizzle James. Madsen coming around the screen, loosens himself, rises, and hits. Nice set piece by Utah.
Great call by Craig Smith. Money time, you go to your money guy. Gabe Madsen, leading scorer for the Utes.
Jizzle.
Yes, oh, halfway down.
In and out. That bucket by Utah snapped an 8-0 run by Cincinnati. Approaching in a minute and a half left. Sheriff jumps, handling it well. Here he comes again around the corner, and he's fouled by Josh Reed. Double bonus, 2 free throws here. Madsen's as good a free throw shooter as they have.
Yep. Madsen comes off 2 screens. Nice pull-up, mid-range game. He gets threes, he gets to the rim. He also got the mid-range. He can score on all 3 levels.
Craig Smith told us today they've done everything to try to get him out of his shooting funk. And it looked like in the first half he was out of it. I think Cincinnati's defense in the second half, he's only taken 3 shots in the second half, or actually 4 shots now.
Right at the defense by the Bearcats.
Four-point game. Precocious off a screen. It's a 3. It's short. And Lovering has the rebound. Utah with 1:10 left has a 4-point lead. Almost a steal. Oh. Precocious with a steal. Up the floor. James driving. In the lane. In trouble. By Madsen. James driving. In traffic. He's fouled on the baseline. If it's Lovering, it's his 5th. Madsen was there as well. And the big kid is out, Austin Lovering.
Great hustle by the Bearcats. Precocious. Great steal, they push it ahead. Jizzle James, yep, good call. With the body. Advantage, disadvantage. He slowed him down.
Stops the clock, that's important.
No question.
And it gets James to the line. He's 68%. Tonight, he's 0 for 1. He'll get 2. Zach Keller comes in for Utah. Craig Smith has really pieced it together. Ezra Asar has not seen the court for a while. He does have 4 fouls, but obviously with the game in the balance, that's not an issue right now.
Craig might not have been happy with his defense. I don't know, Rich. He would know that. Heck of a coach, so he knows his team better than anyone.
He's played just 4 minutes in the second half. James hits a big one to begin with. Hits 2 big ones. Cincinnati is within 2.
Good pressure now. Don't foul if you're the Bearcats. Double bonus.
Full court pressure. Wallin. Madsen up the floor. Dawes knocked out of bounds, stays with Utah. 21 to shoot. 42 seconds left. Ball game and a timeout by Utah.
Best year. Hopefully this year he'll take one step further.
Utah inbounds. Cherub jumps. James on him. Let's see if they bring Madsen around a screen. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Did it hit his foot? I don't think it did, because they would push the clock back up to 20. No. Well, I guess not.
Take care of the ball, Utah.
Shot clock's at 15. Cherub jumps against James. Good job by James to come up. Madsen comes roaring around a screen. Launches and misses. Keller with the rebound. Ball's loose. And it's out of bounds, and it's a Utah ball. Now their shot clock has 17 on it. He got rid of it without traveling. It looked like Bandega was trying to call timeout, but when he turned over, he rolled on the baseline. So the shot clock is wiped away now. There's 19 seconds left in this game.
If you're Cincinnati, you don't get a steal, you get a foul right away. No foul match, though. If you're Cincinnati, don't let them get it.
High, dangerous throw. Wallin's the guy you want to foul. He just had the ball, and Madsen is the one they do foul. Wallin just 63%. And he had the ball in a spot where you could get him.
Yep, couldn't foul quick enough.
15 seconds left.
Now Madsen got 2 shots. Makes one, missed the second. You're up 3, Utah. I would give a foul, Rich, because the chances of them coming down and hitting a 3 are about 18% roughly. You foul them, you know, making a free throw, getting a missed shot is about 8%. We'll see what happens. Up 3. Up 4, you just play regular D, you don't foul.
15-second, really their best free throw shooter.
Even if he makes it, game isn't over.
Oh, he missed it. They have life. Let's see if they do.
I don't think they will.
James, there's the foul, and it comes with 9 seconds. So there's still
good foul.
A good amount of time on the clock.
You don't know if they fouled on paper, on purpose, Rich. It didn't look like it, but all right. I think it's a plus. But once again, now you got to box out if you're Utah.
All right, so look, the other question here is, do you have James make both and then foul right away on the inbound?
Yeah, with 9 seconds to go, yes, I would try to make both. 2 shots.
Has the first.
Red was kind in that one. Some coaches do this on purpose. You still got plenty of time with 9.2.
And that's the flip side of fouling early, is it leaves time to hit the free throws, foul right away, and go through that process on the other end of the floor. Let's see if he misses it or makes it.
Have to have screens to get the ball in bounds.
He makes it. So they're certainly going to try to foul right away. There's the foul, and it's Madsen who they foul. He's perfect from the line, and he'll come back down the other way. The good news for Cincinnati, no time off the clock. So Madsen gets 2. And again, if he makes 2,
you're up 3.
You're up 3, and a 3-point shot, good time.
I would foul as soon as you get over half court, go for the ball. But you have to practice fouling. A lot of coaches don't practice fouling. You got to do it once every couple of weeks. Whole team.
His brother, Mason, watching. He was a Bearcat for 2 games at the beginning of his career.
Betsy's in now for the Bearcats. Good 3-point shooter, number 14.
All right, they need a 3, and we'll see when and if they foul. Lukosius driving, Lukosius rises, missed it. Rebound to Sharon jumps. Utah has the ball and the win.